I'm Callie, and welcome to my brand new, that's what I mean by baby, YouTube channel. I will be doing healing through the arts, and my goal is to use art processes, to heal. So healing and bettering our mental health. So today's process will be cognitive behavioral therapy methods and kind of reinforcing that through art. So distorted thinking, what are distorted thoughts? So automatic thoughts that are negative, that just kind of automatic, so they pop into your head, things maybe you think a lot, I don't know, or just come in and are not so helpful, limiting beliefs, things like that. We will challenge those with this method. So it is from the Feeling Good Handbook, and in Authentic Insider magazine, I kind of recreated the daily mood log in there, so that'll be on this video, and I'll explain it a little more. I'll show you how I filled mine out, and we will use what we get out of that to do the artwork, and we'll do some watercolors. If you don't have watercolors, you can use regular markers, like Crayola style, kids kind of washable markers. They also bleed. So just like I have some fancy watercolor markers, pens, whatever you want to call them, so brush pens. So I'm going to be using those and some sharpies so we don't lose everything, and pencil and paper. So should be fun. Thank you so much for joining me to make art to better your emotional health, your mental health. So thanks for being here. I'm excited. Thanks. So the first thing we're gonna do is talk about the daily mood log, and this is just the blank version, and then here I am filling it out. So upsetting events, just procrastinating for me because that was very relevant on the magazine, and the things that made me feel and how much I felt. It's going really fast, but you can see my automatic thoughts. I'm not qualified to give my opinion. No one wants to hear what I have to say. And then the distortions, so like that's discounting the positive. I have a ton of experience working on my own mental health and a master's in art ed and lots of art experience. The other one, jumping to conclusions. If I find this valuable, others probably will too. So then the next page is kind of like rereading your belief after you've challenged it. So the challenge is these things down below. My voice matters. I have a lot to offer. I've lived and studied and taught these subjects. I am qualified. Let's see what the last one. I kind of forget. What did I say? Oh, okay. I'm worthy of sharing my story, my wisdom, my creativity. So those are the things I was digging into. And here's the artwork. So here we go. So I drew the face. I made the head way bigger so that the thoughts could be kind of center stage, and I made these swirly lines so that I'd have a guide on where to write the negative thoughts. So this is first the negative thoughts. I'm not qualified. No one wants to hear what I want to say. I never finish anything. That was a new one that came up when I was doing this, which is totally fine. They can be things that come up. And then I'm putting the feelings here: hopeless, unworthy, depressed. You can keep it simple, sad, whatever. So marker. So this could be marker. It could be the Crayola washable, and then I spray it with water, which is fun. I may have used too much water. Mine got a little watery. So I'm going to have to go back in and put some features back in. So careful with your water. And I'm just kind of going in and out with the marker pens. And now I'm talking about what are the distortions. This one, discounting the positives. In the Authentic Insider magazine, and if you're coming here from there, you know, the list, there's like a chart of cognitive distortions so you can see what they are. If not, I have them in the beginning, and maybe I can post them. I just invite you to open the magazine. I can put a link to it below, and you can use the magazine and do this all yourself. I just took a screenshot of the magazine. It's digital, it's free, and to do my own thing. Okay, so here I've done my distortions. I've written some things, like I have a ton of experience. What am I talking about? These are things I believe. I'm not going to say things I don't believe. That would not be helpful. So now I kind of have this central thesis of the things that I want to think. I am worthy. My voice matters. I do feel that. My voice does matter. I feel like this kind of work is important, and that's what I'm referring to when I say my voice and using art to get there with this. It does matter to me, and so I believe it matters to others. If I didn't believe that, I wouldn't write it. I know I keep saying this, but without feeling behind these, there's really nothing. You have to have that actual belief in these thoughts. So I don't want you to jump too far. If you don't believe it, don't write it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so here I went over with Sharpie over these words before I went and colored them in more. I'm using a straw. I was gonna spray, like let it spread more. Kind of got a little too watery for that. My method on the bottom, here I am swirling around on the top and blending. Very fun. The bottom, I'm kind of imagining myself breathing in. That's what those blue lines are, breathing in these new thoughts, letting them come into my mind. So if this is a self-portrait, which it is, I'm also imagining my eyes opening as if my awareness is awakening. So I'm aware of these thoughts, and I'm aware of their distortion, and that they are false, and that my new thoughts are true. Thank you so much for hanging with me through this video. I hope you do it, actually do the art exercise too. That would be amazing to see some comments of people trying this out. I wish you the very best on your own journey. We always have something to improve, in my opinion. Mental health wise, there's always something to work on, and I'm so thankful that you joined me today. So leave a like, comment, let me know what you want to see more of. This is so brand new to me that any feedback is super appreciated. And I hope to see you next time.